Nathalie, I'm sorry. I'm a terrible sister. I know you are pregnant with him, and you won't forgive me. But your husband and I are deeply in love with each other. He doesn't want to be with you anymore. Nathalie, stay strong, okay? I'm sure you will find someone who deserves you in the future. From now on, you will hear from a lawyer about the divorce. Just process the divorce quickly, okay? Hey, Nathalie, how are you? Who's this? It's me, Alice. Did you forget about your sister? Alice, it's been a while. What do you need this time? You are so cold. I messaged you after 5 years, and that's your reaction? I didn't ask you to message me. Just talking to you like this again makes me feel sick. Ouch! That's harsh. Unless I say it clearly, you won't understand how I feel, right? Well, yeah, but... You know what? Your messages 5 years ago is still here on my phone. You suddenly messaged me weird things and never answered me. Oh, back then? I knew you would go crazy trying to reach me. So I blocked your number and changed mine. I see. So now it's your time to unblock me and message me like nothing happened? If you have something you need to tell me, then just say it. I'm busy, you know. Your attitude pisses me off. I messaged you because I wanted to tell you some good news. Oh, really? I've never heard any good news from you. What do you mean by that? Whatever. I will just say it. The good news is, I've decided to return your ex-husband to you. What? Right? Isn't it good news? You've been single for these past 5 years, right? Well, I guess it's not easy to find a man when you are divorced with a kid. I didn't marry your ex-husband 5 years ago. I can only see him as boyfriend material, not husband, you know? I just want to have a little fun other than with him sometimes. Seriously, I'm glad we didn't get married. I got tired of him eventually. And we broke up about a year ago. But even after I dumped him, he was so persistent. So I used to see him occasionally as just a casual relationship. But I got pregnant with my current boyfriend's child. So I wanted to completely end my relationship with him. But he never wants to leave me. It's just so annoying. So I came up with a good idea. If you get back together with him, I think he'll stop clinging to me. So I'm saying that I'm giving back your ex-husband. I see. Is that all you wanted to say? Yeah, aren't you happy? Honestly, I don't understand what you're talking about. I never divorced my husband. What? I understand it must have been really tough to have your husband taken by your own sister. But what do you mean you haven't divorced? It's been over 5 years now. So accept reality already. I don't remember having my husband taken by my sister. So what kind of reality do I have to accept? First of all, I haven't seen you in over 5 years. We haven't been in touch, so you don't know anything about my husband. Actually, I know very well about your husband. Really? My husband hasn't even met my parents either. I think it's impossible that you know him. My parents have always favored you over me and neglected me. My husband knows about it. Well, I haven't told my parents about my marriage. I've talked to my in-laws about my family situation and they understand. You mean ex-in-laws, right? So you're still in touch with them? Of course. Oh, my poor sister. Well, maybe it's my fault. Having your husband stolen while pregnant must be really depressing and may have made you feel delusional about everything. I'm sorry. I really liked him at that time. Just so you know, it's his fault too. He easily changed his heart for someone way more beautiful than you. Even so, he left a pregnant wife just like that. So don't blame it only on me. I think he's reflecting on it after he got dumped by me. Forgive him and get along with him, okay? He's the father of your child after all. What kind of nonsense are you talking about? Can you listen to what I'm saying too? Listen to what? Your delusional stories? Anyway, I just wanted to tell you that you can have your ex-husband. Just get back together, okay? I don't have an ex-husband because I never got divorced. I don't understand what you're saying at all. Oh, come on. Just accept the reality, okay? Bye. Wait. Who are you talking about when you say my ex-husband? Hey, Nathalie. When are you going to get back together with your ex? Just forgive him already. You still love him, don't you? Be honest. Here we go again. I told you I've never divorced my husband. Enough already. How long are you going to keep saying that? Anyway, I'm in trouble. When I told your ex-husband I was pregnant, he got scared of losing me, and now he's becoming even more attached to me. Seriously, it's annoying and creepy. And you're forcing me to be with that creep? Because he's your ex-husband. You still love him anyway, right? Then why not? If you tell him you want to get back together, he'll stop bothering me. Everything will be resolved. So please, just take him away from me. Look, I know I've explained this a million times. Can't you please just understand? I've never divorced my husband. Just to be sure, I asked my husband if he ever met you, and he said no. Oh, come on. Cut it out already. The baby in my belly is growing every day. I can't deal with this stress anymore. Get back together with your ex-husband already, got it? Just do what I said. Hey, Mom. It's me, Nathalie. Huh? Nathalie? It's been a while. What made you contact me out of nowhere? Just so you know, I don't have money that I can lend you. Also, I thought you didn't consider me as a mother anymore. You can't just ask for help when it's inconvenient. I know. I'm not asking you for money. You never changed. Oh, really? Then what do you need? I didn't really want to contact you either. But then, Alice contacted me out of the blue and said something I didn't understand. She keeps telling me that I'm being delusional. I thought maybe you might know something about it. That's why I contacted you. I thought Mom and Dad could only tell me what was going on. Did you talk to her recently? Oh, asking me is pointless. But why? I thought maybe you knew something because you always favored my sister. That's all in the past. I hate her now. I absolutely can't forgive her. What? What happened? We've disowned her. Huh? Disowned? What on earth happened? She was having an affair with her boss. And he's married. That's just unbelievable and disgusting. Really? And his boss's wife was pregnant. I heard that Alice was the one who tried to seduce him. It's truly unbelievable. After they found out about the affair, his wife and her parents barged into my house. I tried to reach Alice, but she never answered or returned home. On top of that, Alice stole all of our savings. I have proof that the two of them have been planning it for a long time. They used the money for the lawyer and to pay for child support. In total, they stole $110,000 of our savings. What? Mom, did you have that much money? That was our entire life savings. We recently sold our house, planning to buy a smaller one in a rural area with that money. But now, it's all gone. We have no choice but to live in your father's family house. It's all Alice's fault. I will never forgive her. Really? So you are living with Grandma? Yes, we had no choice. But you didn't get along with Grandma very well, right? Yes. She never liked me and she still nags about everything. It's really stressful to live in this house. But we don't have money and there's nowhere else to go. It's all Alice's fault. I see. But also your fault. What? Me? You should have helped us. I didn't know anything until now. Also, remember what you said to me earlier? You can't just ask for help when it's inconvenient. But... Well, now I know why my sister thinks I divorced my husband. She seems to be mistaking my husband for her boss. I don't know why she thought her boss was my husband. What? When did you get married? I didn't hear about this. Well, you see, I reluctantly contacted you because of Alice. I've cut ties with you, right? So obviously, I have no obligation to tell you about my marriage. But still. Anyway, do you know anything other than that about my sister? I don't know. We've never met her even once since. We don't even know how to contact her. If we could just contact her, I would demand that she pay back everything she stole from us. I see. So you haven't been able to contact Alice, but you've been in touch with the wife, right? Actually, I wasn't the one in touch with her. Probably your father knows the contact number, so ask your father instead of me. Okay, I will. Natalie, how long are you going to keep me waiting? Come on, get back together with your ex-husband. Please? Hey Alice, I was just about to contact you. You finally decided to get back together? Don't tell me you are still being delusional. Let me ask you a question. The man that you're referring to as my ex-husband is your former boss. Isn't his name John? Why are you asking your ex-husband's name now? Did you forget his name because you were shocked that he was taken by me? Well, I was surprised when I first found out. I had my eye on him from the start, but I never thought he'd be your husband. Why did you think he was my husband? It was so obvious. By going on a lot of dates, he told me a lot of things about himself. Like about his wife and all. Then he mentioned your name. I was seriously shocked. Of course, I knew there could be people with the same name. I asked a bunch of other questions about his wife to confirm. But I was convinced because he mentioned the same university and even the same hometown. He's good looking and a department head, so he gets a really good salary, right? That's why I liked him. But on top of that, his family is wealthy. At first, I felt a little guilty towards you, you know. But when I thought I could marry into a wealthy family, I couldn't just waste this opportunity. You destroyed a family for that reason? I mean, if it were someone else, I would have made a different decision. But since it's your husband, why not? I deserve to be happier than you, you know. Didn't you say you felt sorry to me before? Oh, did I say that? Well, I did feel bad for you at least a little bit. It's all your misunderstanding. Huh? A misunderstanding? About what? You see, I thought maybe Mom and Dad might know something about this. So I contacted them. And then, I was told that you left and never came back. Don't you know how much pain Mom and Dad went through because of you? Well, I feel bad for leaving the house without saying anything. They tried to contact me like crazy, but I just ignored it all. I haven't contacted them since then. But what do you mean by pain? Stop acting dumb. You stole all their savings to use for your own good. Don't you know that they had that much of money after selling the house? They were planning to buy a new house in a rural area with it. What? Did they sell the house? Yes. Now they have no money to buy a new house because of what you did. They ended up with nothing. Now they are living with Grandma. No way! Mom and Grandma didn't get along that well, right? Don't you feel sorry for your parents? Anyway, did you know that John's wife is the same age as me? Huh? What do you mean? I mean exactly what I said. And it seems we went to the same university. But she majored in economics. So we didn't know each other. I left home as I entered university, right? I had to pay my own tuition fees. So for a year, I juggled studying and part-time jobs, desperately trying to save money for tuition. So, although we are the same age, we are in different batches. Actually, Dad gave me this information. Dad obtained John's wife's contact number when they visited our parents' house. What? That means John is not your ex-husband? That's right. I hadn't even heard his name until I contacted our parents. No way! I told you many times that I'm not divorced. And yet, you wouldn't listen to me. Because I thought you were lying. I never lied to you, and I have nothing to do with John, so don't contact me anymore. Nathalie, I'm sorry for what I've done. So please, help me. Hey, please. Didn't I tell you not to contact me anymore? Why do you think I would help you? Why do you need help in the first place? I need you to lend me some money. Huh? Money? Can you lend me $110,000? There's no way I have that kind of money. $110,000. Are you trying to repay Mom and Dad's money? That's right. I visited them today to ask for help. But they are still furious at me and ask me to pay back the money. I just don't know what to do. I think it's crazy to think that they will help you. I thought they would forgive me if they knew that they would have a grandchild. I thought they would be more than happy to see me. I have nowhere else to go. So Grandma has agreed to let me live there. She said I should work hard after the birth and repay my parents. Well, that makes sense, right? Mom and Dad didn't do anything wrong. I think it's only natural that you should pay for what you did. Grandma said I could work at her friend's diner. I heard that the manager is really strict. Honestly, I don't want to work there. Oh, you will work at Noshville Diner? Noshville Diner? Yeah, it's true that the manager is very strict. I heard that one of our relatives, who was very lazy, worked there, and she never remained lazy after working there. I think it's a good opportunity for you to become a better person. Why do I have to work at a place like that? I want to be able to choose where I work at least. I think it's out of Grandma's kindness. I don't need any of that. Then what kind of job do you think you could do after giving birth? Me? I could do anything, I think. Oh, really? Oh, right. Dad told me about this too. It seems like you're misunderstanding that John is stalking you. It seems he just wanted to make sure about your baby's father. What? It seems you've been in touch with John even after breaking up? Well... After hearing that you got pregnant, he wanted to make sure it wasn't his. Oh no! If you've got a place to work, then there's no need for me to lend you money. Of course, even if you don't have a job, I'm not going to lend you money. I have no intention of reconciling with you or with my family. This is the last time I ever talk to you. Please do not contact me ever again. I hope you work hard, repay your debts, and become a better person. Are you serious? I'm your sister. You should help me. Goodbye. After that, I received a call from my dad. It turns out the child's father was neither John nor her current partner. Alice had relationships with numerous men, and even Alice herself doesn't know who the father is. The child was born safely, but Alice chose to place her in foster care. After that, Alice started working at the diner. She's working desperately every day to repay her parents. With her strict boss's treatment, I hope she will realize the value of hard-earned money and strive to become a better person. I wish her all the best.